Right, we are live, people. Just quickly pause. So this should allow me to now do this bit because now I've got a lot of fire gems. I actually get further in the dungeon now. Hiya. Ow. There we go. Throwing items are like so good in this. She's throwing poisoned apples at me, by the way. The bleeping is because my weapon is low on weapon HP, but that's easy enough to like stop. You don't want that. That's one that I need a key for, okay. But yeah, I do have to thank everyone for all the help that they've given with the YouTube side. With like, increasing the, like watching the videos, and liking them. It does, and the other stuff as well. It does actually help a lot more than what people think, especially with the algorithm, because it basically shows YouTube, oh, he's a small channel, but people actually are watching the content and they're enjoying it. So it does actually get boosted up in like the in the view counts and stuff. It gets put on it gets put higher up on the what you call it, on the list, like in the search results. So it does help. I mean, subscriptions on there also help because that just tells YouTube, oh hey, this person is getting popular, basically. That's how YouTube views it. And the YouTube side, that's all free. So like, it's not like Twitch where you have to either have an Amazon Prime subscription or you have to basically pay towards the you know, you have to pay for Prime sub each month. It's not like that. So like, this is why the YouTube side is what I'm trying to kind of push to a degree, because a little bit more so, because whilst Twitch has a bigger chance of being discovered compared to the YouTube side. The YouTube side is easier for people to actually like subscribe and, you know, support and show support and such, because it's free on there, whereas opposed to Twitch, the most that people can do is follow you. And, you know, some people prefer YouTube, some people prefer Twitch. It's why I was thinking at some point, like, doing the multi-streaming stuff, but the problem with the multi-streaming is that it's a cost that I can't really justify at the moment. So I kind of have to, like, choose between, do I stream on YouTube, do I stream on Twitch? And obviously the answer for me is, I'm going to stream on Twitch. Because I have more followers on Twitch. So it kind of makes it a no-brainer. The reason I don't care so much in here if I'm getting my ass beat a bit is because I've got the revival powder. If you set that, it's a little tip for people who are playing this game and you're in a limited zone like I am currently. Put one in your active item zone. Like, seriously, put one in your active item zone, and you won't actually die. But as soon as you press the X button, time resumes. So, or you press any button, time resumes. So, you have to basically make sure that you are prepared to continue playing and dodge, because you're probably going to get hit with another attack. So there's that. Yeah? I've had to put some stat boosts and stuff on here. Like, they're only the stat boosts. I mean, his weapon sucks. The hammer is ass. Literally. If I finish his Diorama, I get a way better weapon anyway. So, if I get all the 100% of the requests, I get a much better weapon anyway. So it's like, because I get a battle axe if I complete it. So that's why it's a better item, because you get the battle axe. And the battle axe is way stronger. Way stronger, has more endurance. Doesn't have a lot of speed, but, you know. The good thing is the hammer actually does have a little bit of range because he is swinging it over his head. So the hammer does have a bit more range than your sword. But it's a much, much slower weapon because of that. The poison doesn't bother me too much because I can just do that. You might actually... I should probably equip my actual good weapon. You might notice I have a completely new sword. That sword has been built up twice in the time that I didn't stream, and has been leveled up a bit. So, you can understand... You can understand that I've been kind of busy. I haven't played this, like, I'll be honest, I haven't played this game left, right, and center. I haven't played this game like 24/7 non-stop because I've been painting miniatures. Because I've been painting my miniatures. I've actually finished 3 of the 5 raptors I've got. I've actually finished them, so they're pretty alright. Oh nice! I got a sword I've not seen before. That's got decent attack. That's got decent MP actually. I think most of his swords will require a metal breaker. Which means you basically have to fish. At this point, I've come to the conclusion you have to fish, or you have to get to the end of the game if you want to like build up your swords and that, or you just have to grind like a maniac. And hope you get diamonds. And hope you get diamonds or get the other gemstone that gives you 10 metal break. It gives you 10 anti-metal. Because otherwise, you basically fishing is the easiest method, but it's also the most tedious because you have to get 100. You have to get like 100. You have to get 100 fishing points, and you have to have bait. That's the problem. You've got to have bait for it. On top of that as well. So it's kind of like it's kind of a bit of a piss take because the gemstones, if I remember correctly, they're 100 fishing points a pop. So I mean, you can buy them, and you can literally just, as long as you're okay to sit there and fish literally for about 3 or 4 days, you basically get gems for days. And well, the diamond doesn't give you the elements, but it does give you all the other prerequisites. You know, all the like all the killers. It gives you all the stats on your weapons, so your weapons become more effective against shit. Now you think I'm in danger with this sword because of thirst? Nah. And the floor having the first thing? Nah. I'm not in danger. As I kill enemies, basically I will get first pips. I will get first pips back. And with that, I can basically just, as long as I can keep killing enemies, the sword literally, the first debuff on the sword is not really a debuff, because if you kill enemies, you get first pips back. Yeah. So basically, it's not really a debuff, you see. Because you get one pip back. So that's the thing. So as long as you're actually able to kill shit, you're okay. You literally don't have to care if the enemies are like really tough. Like as long as you're killing stuff, you are pretty much invincible. You pretty much are just gonna get your first back with the weapon because it gives it back. And I think that there's there are only 2 weapons in this, and this character is the only character who gets a first weapon and gets a quench weapon. There is actually another. There is actually a few other abilities on them, because you can get ABS up, which increases the amount of ABS you get when you kill an enemy. There is also, there's Drain, which basically drains, for the amount of damage that you do, for every hit you do, you actually drain hit points. So, that is also absolutely amazing. I think the sword, on the way that this sword that I'm upgrading will actually have a weapon that has Drain on it. So it's like, it's got Stop on it, which freezes enemies in their tracks, which means enemies can't move. So it just lets me basically beat their ass. It just lets me just sit there and beat their ass, basically. I think I could build this up to double impact. It doesn't really matter what I build that weapon up to, because like the thing is, at the end of the day, whatever the bandit slingshot upgrades to, it doesn't really matter. Because like it's a powerful weapon basically. The thing is, on my single player save, on my other save, I've got her like her penultimate weapon. I've got Osmond with his ultimate weapon. Well, his machine gun ultimate weapon, I should say. So I've got like one of two ultimate weapons. I don't really need the bandits. I don't need another bandit slingshot. A lot of the time is with a lot of these weapons, I've just been selling them. I mean, if you actually look, you can see I've got loads of money. You do not normally have this level of cash unless you're sitting around grinding for hours. Because you're basically buying it on replenishing Dran's feathers, healing items, water, buying attachments, because you're not finding shit in the dungeon. That's mainly what it is. Ooh, jeez. But yeah, that's mainly what it is, you know. I mean, the fact of the matter is that there is actually a lot of choice and a lot of branching pathways in this game. It's actually pretty interesting in the grand scheme of things. I'll just one-shot that bitch. So, but yeah, the sword that I've got is very powerful, but her slingshot, the Catgirl slingshot, I've upgraded it to the point where it's basically all the stats are max for that iteration of the weapon. Like the speed and the endurance will not go any higher than 99. They literally cannot go past 99. They're the two stats in this game that will not go past 99. You might hear kids shouting out the window. It's because it's Sunday and obviously kids ain't at work. And yeah, I know that I've switched my streaming schedule to Sunday once a week, but it's mainly because at the moment it's what I feel like I can handle, because it gives me time to like do other things like painting my miniatures and stuff. Also, my younger brother is actually coming back home. He'll be back home sometime tomorrow. Because he did move out, and he's been moved out for a couple of years, but unfortunately, life has not been nice to him, not been kind to him, and basically every job he's had has fucked him over pretty much one way or another. It's either he's had problems with the job, or it's basically been people in charge. So he's on his way back. He'll be on his way back with a moving van tomorrow, basically. So yeah, I'll have someone to co-stream with in the house. I'll have someone to play card games against as well again, and I will be able to go to my wargaming club if I choose to each week as well. Because I'll have someone, if he wants to go, he can go. This is until he, like, obviously he finds a job, because the first thing he's fucking going in is he's been told that he's gonna have to basically find a job. Flat out. Like, my parents don't mind putting him, having him under the roof and shit, but he's gonna have to work, and he's gonna have to pay rent, basically, as soon as he gets his first paycheck. He's paying rent like I am. And he will be paying, and I know for a fact I'll make him pay the exact same as I am. My mother has tried to increase my rent, and I've told her, yeah, when pigs learn to fly, I'll pay more rent. I don't earn enough, basically, to pay more, is what I'm saying. And I understand, the thing is, it's like, I understand that, like, everything is fucking expensive these days. It's like, don't get me wrong, I get it, but how am I supposed to afford everything, you know? Don't get me wrong, I do work my ass off. That's the thing. I do work my ass off, but there's a limit to how much you can work your ass off before it just becomes suicidal and stupid. Yeah? Because the thing is, my job, it's not bad, it's not too bad. The biggest issue is it's not necessarily the customers. Like, for every I'll spit some facts here. Like, for every 1,000 customers I deal with, there's like one or two that I see, like, that I've never seen before, that I deal with like once, and they're a fucking asshole. Yeah? If that makes sense to you, that's literally how it ends up being. It's literally there's like one or two in every 1,000 who you never see before, and they decide to be a fucking asshole. Because they think, oh, well, you're a cashier, I can do what I want, because I'm the customer, and the customer's always right. Well, the thing is people always get that. The thing is, I'm gonna tell the truth here. Y'all get that fact wrong. The customer, because you're all only looking at the first half of that statement from the Sears founder. The customer is always right in matters of taste, which means they're right in what they think they want and what they think they should have. It does not mean that they are correct, because it does not mean that they are correct in any other reason or way, because simply put, customers don't know how the job works, they don't know what stock you've got, and they don't understand how the company works. Because they don't understand it, they don't like it. Yeah? If that makes sense. And it's not because we're being arseholes, but the customer is never usually right. Like, in what they think they want, and what they think they need, and what they actually want. Yeah, they're correct. Any other way, they're fucking wrong. Like, if I have to be honest, they're wrong. And it's not like I'm having a go at people and saying, oh, you're stupid because you're an idiot, blah, blah, blah. It's like, I don't actually care if, you know... Like, the thing is I don't actually care. I don't actually care if you're wrong or you're right or you're whatever, you know? I never have cared, I never will care. But there is one thing I do care about. When people start being stupid. Right, so I need more rock, I need more undead, I need flying, and I need metal breaker, and I need fire. And I need more attack. Okay, well, there isn't really much I can do with that. I need to find a bit where I can go into the water and heal, because I'm out of items. Out of healing items. But at this point, yeah, I'm basically just completing everything that can be done now. It's like, at this point, it's like I'm finishing off the diorama, because I'm near the end of this dungeon. I think there's like a couple more floors, and then, bam, we're done. I think that's basically what it is. I think there's like a handful of floors, and that's it. The slingshot I'm using does allow me to steal items from enemies, so if you see that I've acquired an item and I haven't opened the treasure chest, yeah, dank cloud loss. Yeah, well, I said I wanted to play through this game, and then there's other games I want to play through too, like Final Fantasy 12 and other stuff. You're coming back tomorrow, aren't you? You'll be here tomorrow, aren't you? If I wasn't packing, I'd be live. Okay. Well, as I said, if my place is hiring, I can get you to meet the manager. I can introduce you and shit. Or the assistant manager, whoever's in on my bloody shift. I can introduce you, so it's like... If we're hiring. If we are, I can pretty much help you get a job. I can try and help you get a job. Yeah. But you do have to apply online as well. But there's nothing wrong with like actually going to the store and meeting people. I mean, even if you don't, you'll probably be heading that way with me anyway when we're doing Pokemon Go. Because as I said, you've put Pokemon Go back on your phone. Might as well do Pokemon Go with me. Yeah. Yeah, so I just need to get the house, perhaps. Oh no, you're playing Pokemon Go with me. I need someone to do rocket raids and local shit with me. and to cap gyms so I can get more coins and shit. So I can have more. So basically, with the coins, I can get more. You know, remote raid passes, and I can join raids with Scythe. I need a box expansion. Yeah, they're about like 200 coins, if I remember. So yeah, if we grab a few, if we grab gyms and stuff, give it about a week. You can easily get that in about a week, mate. You can easily get it in about. You're at 155. You're okay then, because as I said, they're what 200. They're what 200. For, what is it? Is it Pokemon? Is it Pokemon expansion? Is it the Pokemon expansion, or is it the bag expansion you need? Pokemon expansion, cool. There's actually a thing that you can play in your browser called Pokerogue. I saw a friend of mine playing it last night, and I might actually like play through it and like stream it and stuff. Because it looks like a lot of fun. I might actually just play it after the stream just to get like used to it. Because it's basically you play it in the browser, you have an account, sign in and everything, so it's like that. And then basically we can the benefit with it is like because like every battle you do, you get items. So like you get a choice of items and like random items and stuff, so like you can have like your Twitch chat pick what you think, like what they think that you should take and stuff like that. There's a lot of things you can do like with that, so it does have like Twitch viewer integration in that regard, yeah. And yeah, you could play it too. You could play it too and stream it. I mean, hey, it's a lot of fun. There's another one that's like if I remember correctly, there's another one that's like a Pokemon card game, which is a bit like Gamblers and Dungeons and Degenerate Gamblers, which I am still waiting for that game to like fully come out because that game is a lot of fun. It's quite funny. It's quite funny when you like get the fucking shiny Charizard card, or you get the fucking Dark Magician, or Black Mage, or whatever they called it to avoid copyright. I mean, we know. Did I play the new update? No, I haven't played the new update. I basically want like 3 months to go. No, I probably haven't. I probably haven't like played it, dude. As you know, I've been busy with like my painting and doing my other shit. Yeah. I'm trying to finish. As I said, I'm trying to finish my backlog of miniatures. Or at least I'm trying to finish what I've got spray painted. I am gonna have to go and get some more spray paint. So on the day that I'm off work, we may need to go down to the model shop and grab some spray paint. And I mean the one in Dunstable, and then we can get lunch or something. Because, like, I don't want to buy direct from GW. Buying direct from GW is just adding to the problems. Yeah. Because the problem being is GW is the problem because they keep jacking the fucking prices up. Oh, I survived that. Holy shit. Now I can run away like a bitch and heal. It's easier to fight those with the slingshot because, you know, slingshot OP. The funny thing is actually my ancient sword can be simp sphered because it's level 5. Ow! Die, punk. But yeah, I might have to have a look at that, but I do want to play like Poke Rogue and stuff like that, and like have fun playing that game. I mean, it's free. This is the thing. There are plenty. There are plenty of free games out there. There are plenty of games that are out there that are like actually free for people to play. But people don't really play them because like your problem with a lot of games is people don't play them because like a lot of people just get bored real easy. Because I think this builds up to the Matador. So it's like obviously we're trying to make this as powerful as possible, so it's gonna be a little bit slow making it as powerful as possible, but with the gems that I had, the 2 amethysts, this is gonna be much more powerful. There's basically once I get to the third dungeon, and I unlock the fishmonger. Like I actually unlock the fishmonger and do all the, and basically unlock him as someone who I can like buy shit from. I can then just go to like whatever floor I want on there, and because I'll have the gate key, I literally get the backroom key. I literally can just like not care and just deal with everything that way. Yeah. Because because you buy the ice. What you do in that is you buy the ice with money, and then you keep the ice next to the fish, the flapping fish in your inventory, and then basically from there, what you do is you basically just bam, done. I can't go no further now. I have to finish Diorama. So that's the thing. That was 5 floors and what, like half an hour? Just takes me like half an hour. The thing is, this game isn't gonna take me super long, like with me grinding. So as I'm grinding shit, it's gonna be like Gob's house, if I remember correctly, needs to be here. One of the watermills needs to be here. And watermill 3 needs to be like over here, if I remember. Something along the lines of that. It's because he needs a watermill near, Babunku needs a watermill near his house, if I remember, and Pow needs one near his house. I don't fully remember like all of the little bits and pieces, but I do remember that. You do need a well here, and you do need a well, if I remember correctly, you need one here. Then you need to put someone's house, if I remember, you need to put Kyle and Momo's house actually here. Because she needs to be near the shop, so actually I need to move that well, put that there. And Carla Momo's house has got to go here, basically, because she wants to be near the shop. As you see, I'm finishing everything off now. Like Earth B, if I remember correctly. Couscous needs to be over. Couscous needs to be over here. It needs to be somewhere like over here, if I remember correctly. Yeah. I think he needs to be here. I think his house needs to be like here. But you can't move that river there. You can move that one there like that. I need to move this well there. Then I can put the big. Then I can put his house up here. Then I think because his house needs to be up somewhere high. Yeah. No, I just need to collect everything because I need to get the candy from him to give to the other person. God, plant buster. This is the thing. I know where like all the shiz needs to go basically. Because you do that, and then you can get candy from him. So yeah, you get candy from him. So yeah, you can use him as storage, basically. Diorama analysis. Yeah, I've done like 50% of the requests. You need to get this to be able to give another item to someone else. But yeah, I'm collecting all the items because all the items you can collect from these are like rare items. Sea Killer, I need that, and that's gonna be really like super useful in like the next dungeon. What was it that I needed? Rock and iron. Fire as well. Well, we could give the weapons fire attribute. That isn't a problem. It's got 25 of that. It's got a lot of power for the sword, but hey. Oh, I can get it from down there. Okay, cool. You have like a really dumb one here. Well, crazy old man. So yeah, you could fish in there as well. Remember, there's a couple of items inside the house as well. So basically I'm just doing the last little bit of like rebuilding the house and rebuilding the place and grabbing all the items that one can grab. Hey, you need to move his house near the pond, if I remember correctly. That'll boost the request up to 70%, guys. Big fish. So now I have big fish. Look, fish. Giant fish. Quite like fish, actually. Fish is pretty nice. So earlier I had to stop a cat fight between my cat and the what do you call it? The spotty cat who comes around here.
I'm just double checking to make sure that I got everything here. Now I could get the axe. Yes, we have everything. You see why I'm happy to get that axe? That axe will upgrade into one of the most powerful weapons in the game. Right, time to buy some shop, and then time to do the dungeon. We're prepared. Right. So what you do is you plant that seed there. Plant the seed. Use sundew to instantly grow it. also wants to play stupid games, huh? I win. That was easy. That was easy. Just installed your bed. What? Uninstalled. What you gonna do with that stuff? Sell it off to people? Ha! The bed tried to kill you twice. Ha ha. That's funny. You refuse to die. Sounds about right. Ugh, just gonna stretch. So my cat has fallen asleep in the back garden. I wonder where the spotty cat has gone. Hey, baby boy. Yeah, because we had an issue. We had an issue with the cats earlier. They decided to have a spat, and the spotted cat had put my cat up against the planter in the back of the garden, and basically my cat was on his tummy, or it was on his back, basically showing his tummy, because he'd got him. So I had to go out there, and I had to go out there in my work boots and stomp my boots around so the cats would stop fighting. You can see he's moving. I can see he's moving around gingerly. He's looking for the other cat. I can't blame my cat for being like that though, because I don't think he got hurt. I think he just got bashed on the nose with a paw and then pushed onto his back. No. He came into the garden and basically, he basically, he came into the garden and basically, Yeah, but no, I don't think he messed around. I think what happened was that just, yeah, his ego got bruised. He's all right now. I think his ego got bruised more than anything else. Oh no, it's Evil Castle of the bad guys. Oh no, whatever shall we do? He's just sitting there, the fat fuck's just sitting there smoking a cigar. You need to go to the fucking moon. Gotta go to Queens now. But yeah, no, that's that dungeon done. That's that part of the game done. We're now on basically chapter 3. But yeah, no, I'm glad Magic Rock time, basically. Well, I'm glad my cat's okay. He's just had his ego broken, but that's all it is.
Some actual action. Kill them all. Everything more or less down here is weak to lightning. I say more or less everything. Not every enemy is, but more or less everything is. And the gate key down here is it's a hook. Because you attach the hook to the pulley, and that's how you go. Oh shit, I got hiccups. That's how you go higher up into the shipwreck. Ouchie, got slashed. Money. That's the problem with it. It's a very powerful weapon, but its endurance is very low. Murdered! Ha 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 ha. I love the music in this dungeon.
Honestly, this is one of my most favourite places because of the music, okay? Rando will sell you items until you've got a couple of the until you've got like the until you've got the item shops in the store in Queens like set up, and then he vanishes. So he's a temporary merchant basically. Oh, he got stopped. My sword has an effect where it can freeze enemies. I think those roses can curse you. So... yeah. Curse itself isn't really a huge issue. If I have to be honest, it's just annoying when you can't switch your weapon when you're trying to level up other weapons. Like you're trying to level up a lesser weapon with a better weapon. Yeah? See what I mean? I'm not too bothered because the weapon I've got equipped is actually good. So... it doesn't... curse isn't too much of a problem if you've got your good weapons equipped, but it is a problem when you have your bad weapons equipped because you're trying to level them up. And by bad weapons, I mean like under-leveled stuff. Like stuff that's weaker than normal stuff. Right, I got the hook. Nice. I haven't got any of the buildings, but I'm getting all the parts that I need for the buildings, which is good. I mainly want the fish one, so that I can like start like just abusing the back rooms. And I literally mean that. Because you want to be able to use the back, you want to be able to get the flapping fish and the ice, so you can do back rooms over and over and over. Yeah. I opened the chest, okay. So now I'm just gonna have a free hit on me. Thanks, game. See, old game jank, activate. I mean, the plus-3 speed is nice. Wow, I'm just getting all the pieces. I'm not getting any of the actual things to slot them in. Huh. Oh, it's my weapon, can't carry anymore. Well, yeah, we can. The fish. The fish is funny. Ooh, opal. The weather is playing a bit of havoc with me today because it's making me very sleepy. The warm weather is. So that's why I just ran in circles like twice in a row in that room. I've almost streamed for 2 hours today, that's not too bad actually. It depends how much well, I'll keep going, but if I get too... The thing is, if I end up getting too sleepy, I'll have to call it, because I won't be able to focus on the game, because I'll probably end up passing out in the chair. So we'll try and see how far I can go. But yeah, the weather has been making me feel quite sleepy, it has. Added to the fact that I wasn't well last night because my gut decided to be stupid. I so love my body, not. I really wish that... Well, okay then, that's a nice gamble. I'll take that. I really wish that the human body didn't need to, you know, cause problems with, like, one of its basic functions, you know, being able to take a fucking crap. But, unfortunately, it wants to always seem to cause me problems with that, so there really isn't much I can do in that regard. I need to get my fires out from somewhere. What the hell? Why is it my weapon? Why is it always my weapon? What the hell? Which box should I pick? Which box should I pick, chat? Big or small? No one's answering. I'm picking the small box. And I get an ammo first. Nice. sorry if I'm not talking a lot, but as I said, it is because I am sleepy. I haven't been well the last, like, 2 days. Also, I don't really have much to chat about because obviously my chat is not very active. I mean, I've got people lurking, which I'm appreciative for the lurkers watching me. But I just don't have a lot to say, unfortunately. Stop calling us lurkers out. I didn't call you out, goddammit! I said I was appreciative to the people who are lurking, even if they're not chatting. I just don't have a lot to say if I don't have an active chat. That's all it is. So if it's a bit quiet or seems a bit boring in comparison... Oh, well, thanks for the sub, man. But yeah, if it seems a bit boring or quiet in comparison to a lot of other people... Like, yeah, because I don't really talk that much. In general. Sup? Nah, Pingu always subs to me. He's been subbing to me for like over a year now. So Pingu's pretty much been my sole subscriber for like over a year. Yeah, literally just over a year actually with that. Have I still not got any of the buildings yet? No, I have not. I've like got everything to build shit, but I've got like none of the buildings. Wow. I mean, I know there's some level of RNG with the diorama, but like, my god. I mean, at least I'll be able to finish stuff when I finish it. When I actually get the buildings, but like, my god. Oh no, the bag is full. Whatever shall we do? This is my only other little problem. My bag's full. Just the regular one, not the like the attachments bag and all that. Because you know, if that was full, at least it tells me what's in the chest, yeah. Time to go to the back rooms to get more attachments for weapons. To be fair, a lot of the reason I was able to build up a lot of the weapons really quickly is because off stream, with the grinding I was doing, I was getting very lucky with dungeon items, like just regular dungeon items. I got very lucky. So it was like, So, like, I kept getting, like, power-up powders and everything else that I needed, so it was just like, bam, done, you know? The thing with the backrooms is there's like no guarantee that you'll actually get anything good. You just get rare items. It doesn't mean that you actually get anything good. I mean, okay, the aquamarine is not bad. I think aquamarine is... yeah, it's ice. But it's fish and it's flying and aquatic, and I need the flying on it, so that'll be a king mimic. The thing is, if there's a big chest on the back floor, there is no weapon chests at all. It will just be a king mimic. The good thing is with my weapon is I don't have to use a lot of repair powders, as you can see how much weapon HP I've got. And the sword itself is pretty durable. So I can use it for a while, and then I don't have to repair it for a long time. When I was playing this through myself a while back, I had a completely different weapon at this point. I had the katana. I had the moon-powered katana, and I've got Dark Cloud. I think I've got Heaven's Cloud on my thing. Where it goes to 7th heaven, which it can be upgraded to 7th heaven, so it can be upgraded even further. The thing is, the weapon system in this is you might not get a lot of weapons, but, like, it's very in-depth for what it is, and I feel bad that Sony has not made a Dark Cloud 3. Because the thing is, that would sell so many copies. It really would, because a lot of people are just taught... The problem is Sony doesn't see it as being marketable in the way of, let's say, like, a game like Helldivers 2 can be. Because of, like, how they want to basically have everything on the PlayStation Net, on the PSN, and they want to have everything pretty much controlled by them. Yeah, nobody likes Sony, really, these days. It's like, especially with the bullshit that they tried to pull with Helldivers, it's like, nobody likes them. I know this game is being played on a PS5, but, like, there are still good games on the consoles, but they're older games. Newer games these days are just junk. And the whole concept of home consoles is kind of going the way of the dodo. They may just decide that they just all want to be PC releases. So it may all just become PC as the home console, and it may also become that Nintendo still exists, obviously, as like the handheld/home console. But Sony and Nintendo will probably just give up, because the thing is like, hardware-wise, they cannot compete. They honestly cannot compete with a PC. Like they've not been able to for ages. Since PCs have become much more common to people, and the internet's become much more of a necessity for people, consoles have just kind of gone the way of slowly going the way of the dodo. Especially now, with most consoles are like, they don't even have console exclusive games. So there's like no point to own the console, except maybe to get like maybe an exclusive game faster.
than having to wait like 6 months to a year down the line and then it gets released on Steam or Epic. Yeah? Like with Ratchet and Clank. That got released, a while after the game was released on PlayStation. Although, I think it was one of the launch titles of PlayStation. And honestly, it was like the only good exclusive. It's like the only good, like, PlayStation game. I'm sorry if you like the PS5, or you like Sony, but I think Sony has basically just been taking L's up the ass, like, left, right, and center. And Microsoft is just as bad because of dissolving all their like those studios, like Tango, whatever they were called. The people who did what's it called? Hi-Fi Rush, and they also did The Evil Within. They basically culled 90% of Bethesda. Well, it wasn't even 90%, but it was like I'd say they culled about 70% of Bethesda studios, because Arcane Austin is dead. And then there was another one. There was another studio that they got rid of as well. And then it was just like, I think it's because they seem to be culling things because they just don't seem to be. They feel like that they're not making them enough money, and this is the biggest problem. I'll be honest with you. This is the biggest problem that that everybody is going to have going forwards with game companies and just companies in general, like especially big companies in general. They've hit late stage capitalism. There is no innovation, there is no growth. The only growth is acquire everything, get all the money. And how do they get all the money? Jacking the prices up. They jack the prices up because basically you are payers. You're not players, you're payers. Okay? If that makes sense. Nobody's a player anymore. You're all payers. You're all walking wallets as far as these companies are concerned. And it's a terrible practice. It's an absolutely terrible practice because people will move on to the smaller companies and other things that are better. The thing is, once gaming basically goes mainstream onto PC, most people won't even play the modern releases. I will tell you that. Most people will not play modern releases because people are fed up with modern releases, they're fed up with the industry. The whole industry needs to collapse, like the 80s. It needs to collapse and it needs to be built up from scratch again. And I'm going to say something that's going to be very unpopular, that a lot of people will find very unpopular. It needs to be government mandated. It needs to be government mandated and government controlled. I'm sorry to say, I know a lot of people don't like those two concepts, but we've literally gone the way of Atari and the way of Nintendo back in the 70s, 80s. There's just too much shit that's been released. Yeah? There's just too much bloatware, crap, asset flips, cash grabs, but basically crap. There's just too much crap and there's too many egregious practices. It needs to stop. You'll actually find that the younger generation, like Gen Z and Gen Alpha or whatever they're called, after Gen Z, they're all playing older video games because they've realized that the older games are actually good in comparison to the new games, because the new games suck ass. And the reason that we say the new games suck ass is because they've got no soul, they've got no passion, they've got no soul. They are a product meant to make money And I hate video games. And I know that sounds ironic, but what I hate about video games is I hate this late stage capitalism, money grab industry. It's another reason why I also hate companies like Games Workshop when it comes to my miniatures.
it's like, the problem is they have such a vice grip and on the industry, and they are the easiest miniatures to get, but the arseholes keep jacking the price up. TikTok lives where people where it's people playing N64, PS2. Yes, I've actually noticed that I've been playing a lot more of the of classic games myself. From PS1, PS2, basically PS1, PS2, Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, and basically like free stuff like CDDA and stuff like that. I've been playing a lot more things that are not mainstream, pretty much. And personally, if you're playing mainstream stuff, you should stop playing mainstream stuff because it's just shit, right? It's just pure shit that just exists to take money away from you. And that should never be the case with a video game. Video games should never just be made to take money away from you. It's the same with music, it's the same with movies these days, and TV shows. They just exist to make money. They're crap. They are terrible, they're crap. Okay? They have been for a very long time. And I'm not trying to shit on things that people like. I'm really not trying to be a negative Nancy or shit on everything. But it's the truth. It's just, everything is just for entertainment-wise. But I love gambling and CS, well then you're part of the problem. Gambling needs to be abolished in video games, I'm sorry. I know you're joking, Pingu. I know you're joking. Fucking gambling is terrible. It's like, never seen the appeal of gambling. Don't understand why people do it. Like, video games is one thing. Like the coins, basically the coin center. You know, the game center in the older Pokemon games. That's one thing, okay? That was like one thing. That's like one thing, and that kind of thing is okay. Or if you're playing like Balatro, or you're playing a card game or something like that, that kind of thing's fine, as long as it's not real money. When real money becomes involved, you got a problem. You see? Why did I go to the back floor? I meant to go to the exit actually. Oopsie. But like, if I have to be honest, I'd rather just play the older games. I'd rather just play stuff on NES, SNES, Atari, you know, all that stuff. I'd rather just play all that, because at least I know the game is, at least I know for the most part, most of those games are gonna be interesting. The problem is with streaming is that I'm very limited to what I can play, because I can only play what I have. Like, physically. Because emulation isn't something I really got into, and I don't really trust a lot of the websites for emulation. It's like, for me, getting the emulators is one thing. Those sites are okay. Getting the emulator is easy enough. Getting the ROMs, I've always had a problem with the websites with the ROMs, because obviously they're filled with fucking bloatware and viruses and shit like that. And it's the same with a lot of people when they do piracy. Like for example, like when they use Pirate Bay and all that, like those sites and those torrents were all filled with shit. That's the thing. You can't trust a lot of torrents, because you're just gonna get fucked, really. But because all it takes is one bad actor to inject lines of code into it, and you install that, you mount that and install that, you just get fucked so hard it's not funny. He has a massive mustache. But yeah. This is the problem, because a lot of the games that I'd like to play, especially like Nintendo ones, the biggest issue with them is that they don't re-release the games. They've released some of them on the Nintendo Switch, but because I don't have a capture card, I can't stream off the Switch. Yeah? So that leaves me basically with two options. There's emulation, which I don't trust fully, because you then are going to have issues, obviously, with getting trustworthy ROMs, sites with ROMs and stuff. And then you've got other issues on top of that as well, like if the ROMs themselves are okay. I just got the best oh, fuck you. You lowered my money slightly. I mean, that's not like the biggest... That's not like the biggest issue with the stuff here, but... How much did it lower me by? Not too much. It did lower my money, but like not too much, so I'm okay there. I don't care if I'm cursed, see what I mean? Just released from curses. But yeah, the thing is, with gaming is it's literally just become such a shit show, it's not funny. Why do you think E3 closed down? Because E3 closed down because they stopped making exclusives for the consoles. Literally, consoles just exist as a medium for those who do not have a computer. The future of gaming currently literally is mobile gaming. It's literally mobile gaming, whatever Nintendo handheld and PCs. And I'm not joking. The thing is I'm not joking about that. It literally is that way as well. That's the thing. It's, unfortunately, gaming has gone that way. And it's because you can make a lot more money off people with gambling mechanics, with gacha and gambling mechanics. You can make so much more money off people. It's not even funny. It's especially the kids. Because the kids then take mummy and daddy's credit card and then spend it on gacha games, like, it's not even just them. It's like free-to-play games like Roblox and Fortnite. They are designed in such a way that they are actually incredibly predatory on young children, like kids and teenagers. It's not even funny. Like the amount of kids who come into work and buy Roblox and V-Bucks cards. It's not funny. It's like, guys, you know you could be saving that money up and not spending it on gambling mechanics, right? Or spending it on a game that is like, and in my opinion, I think Roblox is trash. But that's my opinion. I know that there's a lot of games on there. There's a lot of different games, and it's basically a platform for making games and a social platform too. So it is what it is. Where it's like, it's not a terrible thing for what it is, but it is a social. It is basically mainly a social platform over anything else. And I've never understood stuff like that. It's like I've never understood stuff like that. It's the same with like which one is it? Second Life. Never understood that. Never really wanted to get involved with Second Life, especially considering that I have my dragging character and everything. It's like Second Life is not the place for me to go. I don't want to go on there.
It's just too many degenerates, really. And I'm not saying all furries are degenerates, but the majority of them pretty much are. Sorry, but it is the truth. A large amount of them are, because they don't want to change the stereotype that everyone has for furries. Because everyone would rather be like the stereotype, you know? It's kind of stupid. Yeah, because you have to talk to Rooty to get the next one, which is just a push cart with fish in it. It's just a push cart, basically. But yeah, I'm kind of glad I didn't get involved with stuff like Second Life, because the thing is, it depends on who you hang out with, and it's true for like life and stuff. It's like it's like, it depends who you hang out with, really. But there's a lot of shit you don't want to necessarily see on there. I think VR chat is also similar to that too, which is why I don't really go on certain worlds and stuff. It's why I tend to hang, like with VR chat, I tend to hang out with my friends and stuff. I don't tend to like go world exploring or world hopping. Or if I do, it's usually a private instance, because, you know, I don't want someone to, like, blue screen my PC because they decide to use one of those avatars that, like, is designed to crash your computer, pretty much. I don't want to have to deal with that shit. Yeah? Because there are people there, and it's, the thing is, I don't think it matters how much you limit shit on there. I think it still just will happen regardless. So I still need fire. Still need fire. I need undead, and I need the flying. Well, I can't really do much about those ones. Like, I'll just have to synthesize a weapon that has both of them. That has flying and all that. So either that, or I'll have to just acquire it one way or another. But yeah, no, I'm glad that there's been a resurgence in like I'm glad there's been a resurgence in the classic games. Oh, I got Steve. But yeah, a resurgence in classic games has been needed for ages because the older games are better. We need more games like the original Tomb Raider trilogy. We need what do you call it? We need more stuff like that. We need more Legacy of Kain, more Legend of Dragoon. The original, basically, Final Fantasy's up to, I think, 10. No, 12. Final Fantasy is up to 12. Like the original Call of Duties, the original Medal of Honors, not all this newfangled crap, which is just crap, because games these days just exist as a medium to make money off you, or they exist as life service garbage, which then the companies decide to just abandon at will when it doesn't make enough money. The thing is there's no more money on the planet. We're at late stage capitalism. this planet's at capacity, pretty much. You can't make any more money. The only way you could do that is inflation, and pretty much the only way you could do that is inflation, and honestly, you know, we're already at a point where we're already all living in a cost of living crisis, so, like, that completely defeats the purpose, yeah? Of everything, yeah? So you're like, the knowledge that the first storm brought in where I'd forever be upset, then made in StarCraft 2. Yeah, because Blizzard knew what they were doing. Basically, Blizzard knew what they were doing with that. Basically, the mounts on the mounts on the WoW store. The problem with the mounts with the WoW store is and do you know what they've done recently? They've put the classic with the new expansion that they're doing a classic WoW fucking Cataclysm, which now we're basically at modern WoW again, more or less. They fucking decided to put the fucking mount store, the fucking WoW shop in WoW Classic. They've gone and done that, and yeah, they'll make tons of money from fucking morons who are easily parted from their money. But the fact of the matter is that pisses me off. That does. And the reason that pisses me off so much is because, look, you had something good, but you couldn't leave it alone. You couldn't leave it alone. You had to be greedy. And that's what pisses me off so much with the WoW store and everything. It's like, you have something good, but you can't leave it alone. Basically, they basically needed to you know, be cunts with the whole thing. It's embarrassing. It is really embarrassing how microtransactions make so much money. I hate microtransactions with a burning passion. I have hated them basically ever since the concept of them could have been conceived. Yeah. I have always hated them. I've always hated the concept of them. I hate MTX. I hate MTX, and I hate all sorts of microtransactions. The thing is like, the reason I hate them is because you are taking content out of the game that could just be put in the game. Like, look, if your game is free to play and it's cosmetics and it's and your game is actually free to play and I don't have to pay for the expansion and I don't have to pay a monthly fee each month, then and your game is a mobile game, sure, fine, okay, acceptable, because that's your monetization scheme, and that's okay. And I say that like with an entire bag of salt, but that's okay. I don't think you should have to pay more than I think all video games, unless they are like completely free to play, and they make money based on like an optional subscription and shit, like the UK. I think all games should have a price tag, and that's it. Unless you're like an MMO, and obviously then it's like, if it's buy to play, then that's fine. And then you can have like an optional subscription on top of it. I mean, I know I'm old school, and I know a lot of people would say, oh, but that's just as bad as microtransactions and your logic. And it's like, the thing is, it's like, I don't think there's any like way to actually do it to make everybody happy. And there never is going to be a way to make everybody happy in this regard. Yeah? But the thing is, I do believe that there are better ways of the industry being managed. It's like, I'm terribly sorry. It's like, I love World of Warcraft. I really do. It's the thing from my teenage years that if I have to be brutally honest, it was my one comfort during high school. with the amount of bullying and bullshit and stress and everything I had to deal with in high school, it was my one comfort that kept me sane, okay? Like, actually sane. Because I could have gone postal, or I could have, you know, gone the other direction and deleted myself. So, you know, that's the thing. People don't realize how bad high school is, especially if you're in an all-boys school. Because it's basically just prison. It's prison, but you have but you at least have, it's prison for 8 hours of the day, but at least you have freedom. Yeah. After that. And I know that sounds like a really bad, and I know that sounds like a weird analogy, but it's the fucking truth. It's an all boys, I do not wish anyone to have to be in like gendered high schools, like boys and girls schools, because you tend to get more, I think you get more trouble in an all boys school. Especially if it comes out that you happen to be bi or you're gay. Like, these days, I think that it's more tolerated, but I could be wrong, considering I know how bad kids can be, but I also know how bad adults can be, as well. So there is that. Like, that's another thing that I don't like about video games as well. If I have to be honest, it's like this. And I know I'm going off on a different thing here, but. This is another thing that has honestly ruined video games. It's like companies like Sweet Baby Inc. and stuff like that. They've completely ruined the video games. Period. Because of the forced diversity, equity, and inclusion bullshit. It's like you shouldn't force games to be like that, because most gamers don't care if their protagonist is black, white, yellow, purple, whatever the fuck. Yeah? If I have to be brutally honest, most of us don't care. If you want your protagonist to be black, well, at least make sure that they're or whatever color, or whatever creed, or whatever gender, or even if they're LGBT or fucking trans or whatever. The thing is, the reason people don't buy those kind of games is because they don't like being told, you're wrong, you're bad, because you happen to be X, Y, or Z in real life. That's the main reason people don't buy it. And it's like, you can have like a really good game that promotes, you know, has strong women, female characters, and or LGBT or trans characters and that, and it's to be a really good game and have a really good story. But the reason that no one will buy it is because I got annihilated there. But the reason no one will buy it is because basically all that's being shoved down everyone's throat 24/7, and then they all think that. Then everyone's thinking, has this game been bankrolled by a company like Sweet Baby Inc. because they feel like it's forced inclusion, forced diversity, you know, that kind of shit, where men can't be more powerful than women and basically everything has to be equal under the sun. When in reality that's not true. That doesn't happen. Yeah. Biologically, men are going to be stronger than women. Like, physically. Mentally, and when it comes to feelings and stuff, women are going to be better at that. Biologically, women are better at caring for children. Because, biologically, that is what women have been doing since the dawn of time. I've never... And also the other thing is I've never understood, like, you know... why men should be in charge because they're physically stronger. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's like... But then again, that doesn't mean that women should be in charge either. It should be the thing is, what I'm trying to say is, and I know it's like a hot topic that a lot of people don't like, this topic. The thing is, what I'm trying to turn around and say is, it's like, look, I'm all for strong female characters. I'm all for writing. I'm all for characters of different colours, creeds, and all that kind of stuff. I don't believe racism has any like point in the world.
Yeah, we're all human. And I get it, we're not going to like everybody, and that's understandable. You're not going to like everybody, you're not going to like everything that goes around. And look, I get that, I understand that, and it's like, it sucks. I wish everybody could get along. I mean, look, I'll be honest with myself. When I was younger, I was very prejudiced against groups of people, and that's because of all the shit that happened to me in high school. Because in high school there was a very big Asian. It was basically all Pakistani boys, except for a handful of people. So obviously, since you're getting bullied a lot, you're going to by a particular group of people because you don't fit in with everyone, because you don't like sports, and you like fantasy games, you like reading books, and you're different. You have the disability, and it's not everybody. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not everybody, but the problem is the minority of assholes is going to drive you into hating everyone. It's like with Russia, for example. Everybody hates all the Russians at the moment because of the war, but it's not necessarily all the Russians' problems. It's the people in charge. It's the people in charge, and those who support the people in charge. They're the problem. Yeah. So, you know, it's also with other current event going on. It's the people in charge. I'm not going to say more than that, because I know how people are bloody getting with that, and it's getting and seeing it in the news, the bloody protests and riots. It's getting fucking ridiculous, and I've had enough of the news, basically, because of it. Because it all just seems to be this shit that everyone just wants to kill each other over basically racism. And that's basically what it is. It's all just racism. It's racism and middle-aged and old men thinking they know best. And that's causing all the problems in the world. And I know a lot of people will turn around and say, I don't like this. Ugh. Truth hurts. Truth hurts. Truth sucks. But it's the truth. And I'm going to be honest. I don't lie. I don't like lying. I don't lie. Lying is pointless. So yeah. That's my whole take on it. It's like, look, don't force that kind, like basically with like the diversity and the inclusion stuff. That should never be forced on people, and I'm dead serious about that. It's just like, at the end of the day, everyone's dealing with their own problems, and it's like nobody needs more problems. Like, you know, nobody needs more problems put on them. Yeah. If you get what I'm trying to say, I'm not the best at articulating my words. All right. I'm not the best with articulating my words and all that, okay? I never have been, and I never really will be, okay? Right, so now we need to do diorama, and I've been streaming for about 3 hours. I usually stop after 3 hours of streaming, so, you know. It's mainly because 3 hours is about the most that I can stand to do one thing at a time, other than painting my miniatures and stuff like that. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the diorama that I need to do so I can get the things so that I can go to the back rooms whenever I want on this place. Yeah? Basically with the shipwreck, as long as you have money, you could go to the back rooms whenever you want and acquire all the items you need. Okay? My issue with a lot of it is that you need the sheriff's office there. You need, I think it's you need the fountain needs to be there. Rooty store needs to be, basically needs to be here. Joker needs to be, remember, Joker needs to be there. Jack needs to be far, far away from thingy. Like, Jack needs to be far away from the king. Not from king, from thingy. King needs, a road. King needs a road, basically, to drive his car. So there's that. If I remember correctly. So that's that. I need to talk to do that. So what we'll do is we'll basically sort all this out, and then I can upgrade my weapons and become tougher that way. Also, because I'm gonna have to upgrade Ruby as well. There's that little bit too, which I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to upgrade Ruby. He has like the hair from like one of those like punks, basically. Basically, King is trying to become mayor and everything in Queens, but he's really just a gangster. I need to ask King the other thing that he needs, because it's the thing. The thing is I know what King needs. He needs his car and everything. But the problem is you need to get the car. You need to do all that and boot. They give you everything to complete King's house because you have to be able to complete King's house. Because you have to be able to get Ruby to progress in the dungeon, so it's like one thing. It's like the one thing that you are going to like get to be able to finish as you go through. Because you have to collect, because the thing is with the game is you have to collect certain characters to do certain things, yeah? So yeah. But no, I know what I was talking about earlier, not everyone's gonna like agree with it, not everyone's gonna like it, but it is the truth and that's my stance on it. It's like, look, I just want well-written character. I want well-written characters. I want good story. I want well-built characters. Basically, characters with good with character arcs and character design, and that are built up in a great. As I said, I don't care what color, creed, race, gender, if they're trans or not, or they're LGBT. I don't care. Just don't put characters into games where they don't serve a purpose other than being a token. And that's what a lot of it feels like, and that's what a lot of people are pissed off about, which is why I think a lot of people are pissed off about with DEI, or whatever it's called. And I think that's what most people are pissed off these days with. And especially when it like goes into the real world, when it's like when you get passed over from being hired because it looks better on a company to hire a person of color. Or a trans person or something, when they're not actually the best person for the job, and based on like merit and based on merit and that. It used to be because it was cheaper to hire people from other countries because they'd accept less pay, they'd work harder and they'd complain less for basically less pay. Nowadays. Dropped it, so now it's Ruby's come out. That's her default name, Ruby, but like, it's the same with comic books and that. And it's like, I understand people have different opinions, different like ideologies, and they have a different and like different agendas and stuff. But it's like, look, comic books are fantasy. We don't want real life put into that. Same with games. It's the same with games and that. Keep the politics out. Keep the politics out. Keep the gender bullshit out. Just keep stuff from real life out, unless your game actually deals with real life stuff like war or it's an RTS or stuff like that. You know, if it doesn't have a purpose to the plot or it doesn't have a purpose to the game, then just keep it out, because the rest of us don't want this. It's like, this is why we go play the older games.
Hey!
But this is why we play the older games, because we want to We don't want to deal with that stuff. We want an escape from reality, and the older games give us that escape. But you know, I'm gonna stop with that subject because like it pisses people off, and a lot of people don't want to hear about it and stuff. I don't know. It's probably going to affect the YouTube a little bit as well. It's gonna affect the views on YouTube maybe a little bit. But I was just saying that's kind of like my stance on the whole thing. It's like, look, zero issue with people, period. And the utmost respect. And the thing is I just give everyone a basic level of respect. That's all I expect back from people. But I'm kind of just fed up with a lot of things that modern games do. And as we said earlier, it's like the microtransactions and all that. It's like microtransactions, games as a live service, in-game cash shops. You know, all stuff that's not needed. It's like we want the good games. We don't want bad games. We want good games, and we're tired of bad games. That's the thing. We're tired of bad games. We want attack +3. Nice. But yeah, we want games like as you said earlier, Drish, N64 PS2 era, and this is a PS2 era game. We want stuff like this because this stuff is good. It's called the Lifestone. Lifesphere Lifestone. He says useless crystals, but they're not useless, as you can see. Because he's selling all the elements, he's selling Mage Slayer, and he's selling me everything. Steve upgrades into Super Steve, which is an ultimate weapon on its own. But it's not like it's not amazing. Wait, did they increase the price to 7 Days to Die? Like what is it now? What's the price now? Because I got it years ago, and I bought it for a couple of people that it will increase when it releases. Like what? Oh yeah, I did hear about that. I personally, so that's like what? That's like what? £40, like like 35, 40 pounds, something like that, 39.99 in mine. And it's just like, okay. But I don't believe that they should increase the price. That's the thing. They don't have, like, the game isn't worth that. Sorry. It's a fun game to play with friends. Do not get me wrong. It's fun to play with friends and everything. But guess what? It's not worth that much. Look. All you do is build a base, explore a world, and basically survive hordes. I mean, that's fun and all, and you do missions and stuff, that's fun and all. But that's too expensive, man. You need minimum single player story. You need for that minimum single player story, or at least a story in it on the Naviscane map, which we were supposed to have. You need a lot more. You need a lot more tiers of gear. You need a lot more weapons. You need a lot more content. Basically, you need more. You need a lot more content. We'll see what happens at release. Yeah, from what I've heard is we're getting a new car. We're getting a new vehicle, basically. Yeah, I'm not impressed with the price increase with the price increase like that. It just doesn't make any sense, you know. I don't like it when companies like jack the price up of games, like especially like that just for the sake of it. Oh, because we're releasing it on consoles and stuff too. That's not really a good enough reason. That's like just saying we're raising the price because go fuck yourself. That's basically what they're saying, because we can. Like how Games Workshop jacks their prices up every year. Because we're going to use the cost of living as an excuse to jack up the price. Yeah, no, fuck off. We're not paying the prices, we're going to go buy other games. That's the thing, we're going to go buy other miniatures. We're gonna 3D print shit. I really wish I had space, and I really wish I had the space to 3D print, and the ventilation to do it. I really wish I had that, because then I could 3D print so many miniatures, and I'd be happy. I'd be doing it out of plastic, though. I'd be 3D printing them out of plastic. I fucking hate resin. I hate working with resin, it's terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible material. One, it's poisonous as hell. Two, and two, you have to get rid of all the flash. You have to clean up everything. You have to take a fucking knife to it and clean it up. It's a pain in the ass. I hate it. Like you've done 3D printing. Like how much of a pain of the ass is it? Like how much ventilation do you require for it, Pingu? Like, because I'm assuming you need like a complete room that's like fully ventilated and everything. Yeah. None really. Okay. Yeah. Well, I would love a PLA. What is PLA? Is that plastic, or is that resin? Is that like hard plastic? Plastic, okay. You don't have a resin printer. Resin is worse. I'd rather use plastic. You don't have a resin printer. Yeah, I would hate resin. I don't like resin. It's like, I don't mind. Resin is a lot more work, but also gives way smoother result. Yeah, I know resin does, and resin gives you more details and other shit like that. I know. Much finer detail. Yeah, so can metal. So can white lead-free metal. I'm aware with miniatures, dude. You have to remember that I've been doing miniatures and miniature building and painting for quite a long time. But like, you understand why I don't like resin though. It breaks too easily. Yeah, you get the trade-off is it's a lot weaker. It's a lot weaker. It breaks. You look at it angrily, it explodes. Like, and that isn't even a joke. It just goes boom. But yeah, I would say that I've streamed for 3 hours and it's 5 o'clock. So I kind of want to take a break, considering now I've got everything I need for the next to do the next stream, and that. All I'm gonna say is like, Drish, if you enjoyed this stream or just enjoyed hanging out with us, just give me a follow on here and type !! Discord if you want to join Discord. Join you and Ipe and Beat Saber. We'll have to do that. We'll have to do that at some point. I will have to do that at some point, but it depends on how I'm feeling, really. As I don't have that much space in my room, and it depends if I can steal the living room. Considering there are going to be 4 people in this house again. Streamlabs. Don't tell me I've got to sort it. I might have to sort out Streamlabs again, for fuck's sake. This is the problem you get when you have to update, when you have to refresh your cookies or you clear your internet history. It's just fucking pain in the ass. There is another thing I do want to stream at some point. And play. I want to play the Poke-Rogue thing. That everyone is like going crazy because because one I love Pokemon, and 2, roguelike Pokemon thing just looks like a lot of fun. Yeah. The only issue is it's a web browser, so I don't like the idea of it being a web browser because that would make it very easy. That makes it very easy for Nintendo just to cease and desist and claim it. So they should probably turn it into an EXE. Yeah. Like just my 2 cents. Yeah, I'm just seeing where any miracle chests are, collect them, and then basically we'll stop. I mean, it is a fan project. It is a fan project, and it's got like fan stuff in there. But the problem is because you know how heavy-handed Nintendo is with their copyright shit. They basically just say no, because I think the biggest issue with Nintendo with copyright stuff is basically because in Japan there's no such thing as fair use, like fair use. And that is a heavy detriment to the West, because they then can turn around and say, well, we don't like you doing a fan project, even though it's like, dude, look, I'm not copyright infringing. It's a fan project. It's called free use. It's called fair use. And the problem is Japan doesn't recognize fair use. So if you're a copyright holder, if you're not happy with it, basically This is the thing. This is why everyone was saying, "Oh, Palworld is a blatant rip-off of Pokemon." They're gonna Nintendo, and then everyone was like, "Oh, Palworld, Nintendo." Like you've got to totally shut this down and sue all these people because like literally that's literally how people were behaving. And it was like dude, nothing's going to happen no matter how much you bitch about it because if Nintendo's obviously aware of it, they have lawyers. If you think if they cared enough to do something about it, don't you think they would have already done something by now? Yeah? That gives you more money when you kill an enemy with it. But the hammer gives you more money. It's quite a nice weapon actually because of the rich. Because it gives you big bucks. It's literally called Big Bucks Hammer. It gives you big bucks. Okay, it gives you money. But yeah, no, I don't think there's any fruits. I don't think I've got any fruits of Eden now. No, I don't. Yeah, that'll melt over time. That has like an in-game counter, and these will get ick because of that. But yeah, I'm gonna save the game, and I'm gonna take a break now. I'm gonna take a break from streaming because I need a break from it. I need to wind down. I kind of want to do some more miniature painting. And I do kind of want to play some I want to kind of set up like Poke Rogue and like play that for a bit. It's totally free, by the way. Just search it in Google. Just search it in Google. It's totally free if you want to play it. But yeah, I need to wind down and chill out and do my own thing for a bit because I'm working in the afternoon for the next 2 days. So I mean, whilst I have time, I just want to relax. Because also I wasn't feeling very well yesterday as well with my body playing up, so there was that too. But yeah, I also do thank everyone who watched who basically supported me on YouTube as well. That's somewhere else that I also require support to YouTube. But yeah, no, Drish, as I said. If you take care, drop to follow. Okay, yeah, no problem. I'm gonna try and stream. I'm gonna slowly try and stream more and more in the future. But that's appreciated with the follows. I mean, the more follows I get, the more I get to the goal. The more it motivates me to stream and to do stuff. But yeah, it's very appreciated. So really, the schedule at the moment is Sundays, and I'm only really streaming Sundays because it's my guaranteed day off where I'm free. But we will see in the future. If I choose to stream something else, I will pop it up on here, on the what do you call it, the schedule. That's its schedule. And we'll go from there, basically. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching. I'm gonna now take it easy and take a break and do my own thing. So see ya. And also, if you are subbed to me on YouTube, or you want to support me more on YouTube, please watch the VODs, subscribe, like them, leave a comment basically on that stuff. I know that doesn't really work on YouTube, but like, I need the support on both platforms. It's to make it more worth my while to do this kind of thing for people. Anyways, see ya.